Welcome to Immigration Matters today. And with me today, I have a specialist, an immigration consultant here with me, who is going to be giving us some tips and advice on how to migrate to Canada. And with me today, please can you introduce yourself to us?
Hello, Halima. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
It was my pleasure to be on the show. My name is Jaspreet Singh, and I'm licensed immigration consultant in Canada.
So today we're going to be asking some few questions as I know some people really need answer to it and some people don't have idea about it. So I would like to start by asking, it's Canada actually accepting Nigeria in this country. So I want to know if they're accepting them through what stream are they being accepted?
Nigerians are accepted. Like everybody in the world, all over the world, are accepted to Canada. There are some conditions that there should be no criminal record, those things, but all nationalities are being accepted in Canada. So Nigerians are for sure are being accepted, and there are all parts of Canada and in all streams. So there are ways to come to Canada: study visa, visitor visa, work permit, the business immigration. So it's open in all programs for Nigerians.
And what would you say is the place that Nigerians are mostly like that Nigerians really come into, and what province is? Let me put it in another way. What province do you feel Nigerians are mainly in, or Nigerians? We have a lot of Nigerians.
Nigerians are all over Canada, but mainly in Ontario. So major population of Nigerians are in Ontario, Canada.
Oh, that's beautiful. Those are my beautiful peoples everywhere. And also, I want to ask there's this stream I've been hearing about, which I don't know much, but people want to know, people want to have an idea about the Nigerian Study Expert stream. Can you please give us an idea about the difference between the Nigerian Study Expert stream and the study itself, like coming to study itself? Because I know they're two different things,
Mhm.
as I know. So, can you just please enlighten them and, on what it is?
Sure. So there are two ways to come to Canada on study visa. One of them is normal study visa, which you have heard. You have to, in this, first I'll explain what happens with normal study visa. You have to get admission in one of the colleges in Canada or universities. You need to pay the fees. You need to get your IELTS score as per the university, and then apply and then wait for the normal processing time. But there is another one which is called Nigeria Student Stream. So this one is very important. And this program, because English is your first language, it is very important. You only need 6 bands in each module in English, academic, and then you need an offer letter from any university or college in Canada. But your program selection has to be either postgraduate program or bachelor's or master's or PhD program. And you don't, the important one part is you don't need to pay the fees of the university or college. You need to show that $30,000 Canadian dollars in your bank account for last 6 months. That's it. If you have $30,000 in your bank account from last 6 months, you can apply under Nigeria Student Stream. In this program, you don't need to pay to the university. But again, your education has to be postgraduate, master's, bachelor's, or PhD, and then you apply. The processing time of this application is 20 to 25 days. It's that fast. So if you're planning to move to Canada, come to Canada on study visa, we would recommend choose, and if you're not coming after 12th grade, you're coming after graduation, then choose this program.
Okay, thank you so much. And the last question I would like to ask, I want to know how you as a sober immigration can help, as in how can you help through, like how can you come in for people that are coming in through the studied visa, people coming in through visitor visa, business visa, and permanent resident. Can you please say how you can help? Because some people find it difficult, because they're looking for real immigration consultant to make sure that yes, they have the, how would I call it, that they have good reputation and they trust them. And I want to know how you guys can help and what they need to know.
Perfect. Halima, we can help with all immigration programs in Canada, all categories, whether it's temporary visa or whether it's permanent visa. If they are coming on temporary visa, then it's visitor visa, study visa, or work permit. If they are coming permanently, then they can come permanently on business visa, on normal express entry or PNP programs. So many. So there are more than 80 to 100 PNP programs, 100 PR programs to come to Canada, to migrate to Canada. So who will guide you to choose the right or correct path for you, right? That's where we come in. We are licensed, we got education on this matter, and then we got license, and now we can guide, consult people legally to choose their path. Because of experience, we can guide you the right path and save your time, energy, and money. So obviously, when you contact us, we'll go through your profile, then we can guide you. But we need to know your aim, your why do you want to come to Canada, and what are your dreams? Like, in the sense that, what are you aiming at for next for 2 to 5 years? What are your plans? Whether you want to come temporarily only to study, or you genuinely want to immigrate to Canada, and then we and our team can help. So to start with, we can help you with visitor visa if you want to come to Canada to meet somebody. For example, if you have family or friends in Canada, they can send you an invitation letter, and based on that invitation letter that you are coming to meet them, we can file visitor visa for you. If you don't have anybody in Canada, then we can file tourist visa for you, that you are a genuine tourist and you want to come to Canada to explore and visit with family, and you will go back. And if you don't have if you don't want to do tourist visa, and you are a business owner back home, you want to come to Canada to do start a business in Canada, you can apply business visitor visa, in the sense that your intention to come to Canada is to explore options, visit the cities you want to start business, and then go back, and then maybe stay and apply for business visa. So your intention to visit on that trip was to explore business options. So there are three type of you can say visitor visa, which is, one is tourist, visitor, and business visitor visa. Okay, that's number one. Second, we were talking about study visa. If anybody wants to come to Canada for study visa, you can come after 12th grade. You can come after graduation. You can come after masters. Age is not a matter. You can come at the age of 18, or you can come at the age of 40. But yes, the chances of approval decreases when you apply study visa later on in life, right? So then, if that is another option. If you want to come on work visa, then you need a job offer in Canada. So any employer or your relative or anybody in Canada is ready to hire you as a foreign national, and ready to support you with LMIA, which is Labor Market Index Assessment application. They are ready to support you with that. You can come to Canada on work permit. And if there is another one, if you want to come directly on permanent residency, then as discussed, there are more than 80 to 100 options for PNP programs and PR programs, different pathways. Then we can consult, we can choose as per your profession, as per your experience, what pathway you can qualify for. There are many options. Example, Saskatchewan PNP program. There are many Nigerians who are in healthcare workers, right? So they qualify in Saskatchewan PNP. Healthcare workers are high in demand in Canada, and especially in Saskatchewan. So options are always open. It's just you need a right person to guide you and give you direction. So that is and the last I would recommend, we would like to discuss about business immigration. If you are a business owner back home and have net worth and liquid money to invest in Canada, and you want to immigrate to Canada with family, and your children are less than 22 years of age, you can immigrate to Canada with family. There are more than 28 business immigration programs in Canada, where you can first apply expression of interest, and once it is approved, your program is approved, you have given all the documentation, then work permit is issued to you. But then you come to Canada on that work permit, you start that business or buy any business. Once you start or buy a business, you get a couple of years time, in some programs 1 year of time to invest that money, and as low as $100,000 you can invest. And there are 28 programs, so some programs need the lowest investment is 100,000, but there are programs which require higher investments. So when you contact us, we'll do discussion, we will do consultation, and we'll guide you what program is good for you, and what province you should go, and what business you should be looking at. There are many options. And then after couple of years, when you demonstrate that you have invested that money, you apply a PNP application. So that province gives you PNP nomination, you get 600 points, and then you apply express entry, you apply PR for Canada. And that's where we will help you from day one till you get your PR. So we are ready to be your helping hand, and you can contact our team for that.
As you guys have all heard, and you really are not sure on how to start your journey through the PR or through study permits or through any of the, stream, you can contact Sober Immigration. They're there for you. They're going to assess you and let you know what you fall into. Contact them. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Twitter. You can also find them on YouTube. And their name and number is displayed just right on the screen. And also, before you start anything, they are also there to advise you on maybe how to actually get your degree evaluated, educational certificates evaluated, and also how to go about your English. If they feel you need to do an English test, please contact them and they will be there to help you all the way through. They will be there to help you. Thank you so much for coming, and I really appreciate this. I hope you guys, you'll be there to contact them and they'll be there for you. Thank you
Halima,
so much.
welcome, Halima. Thank you for helping your viewers. But lastly, I would like to share a couple of tips to your viewers. The tips for your viewers is, firstly, because people contact me for consultation and they don't have these two important things, and then we guide them, and just to save your clients viewers time, my first tip is get your degrees evaluated. There are 5 organizations. One of them is WES.org. Get your degree or master degree or bachelor degree, whatever the highest degree you have, get it evaluated from WES. And there are other 4 or 5 organizations who does evaluation of your education credentials. Give your ECA, education credential assessment, can be done from these organizations. You can contact us. We can share the list of these organizations. One of them is WES.org. Second tip I would like to give: if you are immigrating to Canada, want to immigrate to Canada, get your IELTS exam done. There are 2 exams that you can give. One is IELTS, one is CELPIP. So you can either do IELTS or either do CELPIP. Study well, get best score possible, and once you have the best score for IELTS, whether you have given the exam twice or thrice, but once you have the best score, then you contact us. We can calculate your score, and then it is easy for us to guide you the right pathway. Because if you don't have the IELTS score, we will guide you. When you contact us, we will guide you to get your IELTS done and get your degrees evaluated, and that's from where we will start. To make things easy for us and you, save time for your time and our time, get these 2 things done first, right away. Again, get your IELTS score as better you can and get your degrees evaluated.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. People right here, have you heard what he has to say? Please kindly have those things he requested for before you're able to contact them. If not, you don't know how to start, you can still contact them. They are there to listen and to help you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alima.